Hello, guys. Welcome back to another podcast. In today's podcast, we're going to be talking about James Wan, and we are with Lottie Parkin
Hey.
and a special guest, Rihanna.
Hello.
She's back.
I'm back.
She's back.
Yeah, so as you can see from the intro sound, we're going to be talking about horror films, which is James Wan's
Oh, I
specialist.
love horror films.
Me too. They are so good. I could just sit there watching them for hours.
Me too, by myself.
And it is
Not me.
it's bad.
Love them.
I got mixed feelings about horror films.
Well, you don't like gore and guts and all that.
I don't like it when people chop people's arms off.
Maybe you just don't like the gory ones.
Like-
Do you like the ones with like ghosts and spirits and stuff
They're my
like that?
favourite. I love paranormal. Like
Yeah,
Insidious?
paranormal ones, yeah.
Insidious. I fucking love Insidious.
It
Me
was so,
too.
that literally started our friendship.
No, it didn't. That was
did.
Fortnite.
It was Fortnite, but Insidious made us all meet up for the first time.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Anyway, going back
What,
to
to
James.
watch the film in the cinema? The new
no,
one?
so we no, not the new one.
Oh.
So this was like last year. We all met up and watched Insidious 1 and 2, and we had like a
Yeah.
little party.
Insidious Marathon.
Yeah,
It was
so good.
It was quite cute. It was random group of people. I cannot lie to you.
No, it was quite a random group of people.
But it was good. Good vibes. I got
It
some
was.
questionable videos.
Anyway, going back
So
to James
good.
Wan. Well, he was born on the 26th of February, 1977, in Kuching to Chinese Malaysian parents.
Mm-hmm.
And at the age of 7, Wan and his family moved to Perth, Western Australia.
Ooh.
Good day, mate.
He attended Lake Tuggeranong College in Canberra before returning to Perth as an adult, where he then went to Armit University and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Media in 1999.
Nice.
Wow.
So yeah, both of the directors we've talked about both have a degree in.
Both have degrees.
Yeah, so
art,
tell her,
media
like,
type of stuff.
Educated.
Well, before his success in mainstream film, Wan made his first feature-length film, Stagen, with Shannon Young, who's another director,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
which won Best Guerrilla Film.
Yeah, gorilla, but
Guerrilla
not
film.
spelt gorilla.
Guerrilla, yeah. At Melbourne
Jarila?
Underground Film Festival in 2000s. And well, from a young age, I think James Wan was always quite keen in filmmaking.
Yeah, definitely.
He used to borrow his father's camera and experiment with making short films.
Aw,
At
Oh,
the
like
end-
little, like...
like little-
that's cute. Little
films.
iMovies.
Yeah, that's really cute.
And well, at the end of university, he made a short film with one of his friends, and it was called Saw. So he made like a little short film about it, and he loved the idea of Saw so
Oh.
much that he decided to make it into a full-length film, and it ended up becoming a box office film, which made over $100 million. So for your
Oh
first
my
film, I think
God.
that's
Yeah,
quite
that's
good.
That's really
Insane.
good.
And
He
the whole,
directed all the Saw films.
I think 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure.
The first
first few,
couple,
yeah. And he was the actual one that came up with the whole storyline of it. He said,
What are the games?
Oh,
and stuff like that?
creep.
like in an
Oh my
interview,
God.
it's
That is so scary.
for both of the directors in the film. It was both of their dreams and their most like fears, their scariest fears.
That's really cool.
So then they obviously interpreted that
Well,
into the
their own-
films,
into
their
the
own fears. Yeah,
Oh my God.
Oh
their
my god!
dreams.
Imagine I'd be so scared filming that, like creating my worst like nightmares into like reality.
That's really
Yeah.
that's really clever.
that's
though.
quite clever. Though, yeah,
Yeah.
really, really good. And the good thing about Saw was it had such a low budget,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah,
ended
yeah.
up making 80 times more than he put in for the budget.
Profits.
So he
Get
made
that money.
A lot of money. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Saw, the franchise,
Yeah.
is the highest grossing horror film franchise in the whole world, except for in
God.
America, where it's followed like just behind Friday the 13th by like
Wow.
$10 million, which
That
is
is
Very
still
close,
which is
though.
crazy.
Yeah.
If you think
That
about
is
it,
crazy.
That is well done, King.
just
Have
from
you
your,
watched all the Saw films?
I've seen Saw 1 and 2 and 3, I think.
What? I've watched every single one.
Really, even the new one.
Yeah, I watched the new one in the cinema. It's not as good as the first ones, obviously, because that's
Yeah.
just always what films do.
Don't sometimes they also link back to each other in each film?
So, okay, so in the last one, it links back to, I think it was a few of the films ago, where he's ill. The actual guy, the old guy.
The old guy, yeah.
He's sick, and then basically, do you want me to
Yeah, yeah.
describe the whole
Yeah.
film? So in the last one, so basically he gets cancer, I'm pretty sure, in his brain. I think it's his brain, and he found this. It was like in a different. It was in a whole different country. It was just like this, like low key sort of place where you pay like loads and loads of money to get it removed, and it's like guaranteed removed. The I don't know if it was cancer. I'm pretty sure it was cancer.
Was. 'Cause I think in the second film he got it, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's linking back to that from his sickness.
Yeah.
So I think it was that, and then he found this place. It was just like a random place. Sorry, and then in the just in another country, or maybe it was in America, or just different part of America, to get this cancer removed. It was another guy, who had told him about it, because I think he goes to this like sort of therapy sort of session because he's found out he's got cancer, and he goes to this sort of therapy with people who's had like life-threatening, diseases and stuff like that. So there was this one man there who had he had a tumor or something in his stomach, and he got it removed and he was cured, or that's what he thought anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, something in my throat. And so this guy has told the older guy, like this place, like it's like you got to keep it very low key. I think he gives him like the place, the phone number, everything like that. He goes to this place, and then he finds out that this guy is actually lying about it. I literally can't remember the reason why he was lying about it, but he was lying about it. So the surgeons and stuff like that, they do the medical procedure on him, and then obviously he finds out that it's not actually true. They've basically just taken millions and millions of pounds off this guy. So then he puts them into the saw traps and stuff like that, and it's gruesome. Like actually,
all of them are.
There was like a bone marrow one where this girl has to get this string, and she has to like cut her leg like this. And then get like, I think it was like 5 to 10 pounds of bone marrow, so she has to suck it out of her skin and stuff like that. It's disgusting, and she has to do it in an amount of time, otherwise her head gets chopped off. And spoiler alert, she didn't do it in time, and her head gets cut off. And they were all the surgeons and stuff like that. The people who he's put in. So there was a guy, there was a couple of women, there was another guy as well. They were all like the surgeons and the nurses and stuff like that. And then I think at the end it turns out that the guy who told him about this whole secret place, he was working with them as well, just to get all this money and stuff like that. And at the end of the film, it shows, so after the credits, it shows that the older guy has got the original guy who's told him about it. And put him in a trap. So that was the ending. So I think that is going to lead on to another film. And there's another Saw film coming out.
I thought that was the last one.
I thought it was the last one as well until obviously I've watched the credits and stuff. Yeah. And in the last film, who knows if it's the last one? It's been like the last one for the past 10.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a new one coming out this year on Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
So yeah.
I might see it on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but the vibe. It's got the same vibe.
I can't lie.
Might be a Christmas
I've never
special.
seen any of them. Never seen any of them because they make me feel
Do you know
sick.
like the idea of it though? Everyone knows the idea.
I think it's clever, but that would if I just know, even though like part of me wants to watch it, I know it would make me sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Because it's just gore. It's not paranormal. The types of horror films you like.
Yeah.
It's the.
I also just think
My sister loves it.
How does someone like James Wan just randomly think about something like that?
I know.
Like it must be maybe your upbringing or something happened to your
Like
childhood,
psychological.
and you just get these thoughts in your head.
Or he's
I
just a
guess-
very
or
good
just-
storyteller.
Or which he could be, yeah.
Just a very,
which
very
he
good
is,
storyteller. Yeah.
because he's made other
Really?
films like Insidious, which is my
Oh my
favorite.
God.
Insidious
franchise.
is so,
It's so
good.
good.
The whole
The Red Door.
the red door, the red door. When you see that red door, you know there's danger coming.
I liked.
You know that something's gonna happen.
I liked the first couple, and then I didn't really like number 3, but you love number 3, don't you?
I think number 3 was the scariest for me.
Really.
I think it's the fact that she had broken legs and she couldn't move.
Yeah.
There's just something trying to get her,
Yeah, I guess.
but
Yeah.
she can't run away.
So it's like more not relatable, but it's more in a real life situation.
Yeah.
Imagine if you like genuinely like couldn't move. But I like the first one because I like always like the first
Films of franchises.
films of
normally, yeah.
franchises.
Definitely.
But I also like the one, The Last Key, or is it called The Last Key or something
the one
like
with
that?
Yeah, the last game.
And the one with Elaine, and it's talks about her childhood
Childhood.
and stuff like that. I really, really like that one. I thought that one was scariest for me, only because it's like scary, but not even in like the paranormal sort of way. Like her dad, and like her dad was crazy.
Like a psychological kind
Yeah,
of.
so yeah,
Yeah.
and then it does go into, and then it's all about her actually, Elaine,
It
because
is.
she gets like taken and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I really like the
I
last,
think
last one.
my favourites is the first two. When like the
When
first
they
time I
all
watched the
link
first
together,
one, when they
it's
link
so
together,
sick.
Yeah,
that was one thing I loved about
With
the
the
first
Pride
two films.
Bride.
Yeah.
I had nightmares over that.
The Woman in Black, I think it is. But no, in the first movie,
I had nightmares
just-
over that.
you just see what's going. Like you hear knocking on the wall, the door opening, the alarm going off. But in the
and
second
the dad
film,
has to save him.
and in the second film, you
Yes,
see
and
that
then
it's
it all
actually
and then it all links. It was actually him.
Like, it's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
the
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
Oh
'Cause
my
you
god,
find
it's
out-
so cool.
you find out about the further and how
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no time. So if someone gets
Yeah.
trapped there, it could be at any time.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
so like in the first one, you're like, oh my god, it's like it's someone, but it's actually like the dad.
It's
I think
actually
that's
the dad
so cool.
trying to
Yeah,
save
it
the
is great,
kid.
Yeah,
And the whole paralysis thing,
yeah, yeah.
I think it's called.
It's not the house that's haunted.
It's your son.
It's
No, but I
always
just-
it's always the films they're like moving into a new house and then it's
It
like they
is,
think
isn't
it's
it?
haunted.
always
It always
is.
starts like that, doesn't
It
it?
always is. But no, honestly, the Insidious films, my personal
When
favorite.
the woman
No, fully.
slaps, is it that second one where she slaps
The kid wasn't.
the baby? I thought it was she's
Oh,
not
yeah.
slaps the baby, but she slaps someone.
No, she slaps. No, she does snap the baby. It's
What?
yeah, in the
I feel like I
second
don't
one.
in the
remember
second
that.
one,
That's
the
like what the
woman
door
with
that-
the woman,
I don't know
yeah.
if we think about the same scene, but like the mum was trying to get the newborn baby because they moved into another house. I think in the second
Yeah, but
film.
she sees it on the baby monitor, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She sees something in the baby monitor.
Yeah, she hears noises.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a baby monitor. 'cause of
Ever.
that
Oh my
film.
god, neither.
No,
Just because of that film.
because that film has scarred me for life. I'm
No,
never
my
buying.
parents have a baby monitor. I'm gonna have to look after it. It's like really scary because I feel like they're just gonna it's gonna
No.
glitch and then it's like they're gone.
No,
Scary.
that is no.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but just everything about James Wan's work, I think, is incredible.
Apparently, there's another one coming out. The new
Really?
Insidious.
Really?
Apparently.
That's cool.
I thought-
Apparently. I thought, but it could just be.
Yeah,
It
fake
could
news.
just be fake news. But I really hope they do because I
No.
love the film so much.
Have you seen the newest one?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
You haven't, no.
Well, actually, I haven't. I've only seen the first two.
You haven't even seen the third or fourth one.
I remember before I even watched the film, I got so many nightmares about it. I don't know why I never even watched the film. And then I watched the film and I was like, oh, actually, it's fine.
Yeah.
The first time I watched Insidious, I was really young. I remember like I was around my cousin's house, and we're about the same age, but her older sister is a bit older than us,
Mm.
and she told us that it was like a funny film.
Oh
And it
my god!
really
no, I
wasn't.
would be scarred.
I
if
had
that
the
was
worst
me.
nightmares ever, and I had to asked my older cousin, I was like, can I sleep in your bed because I'm really really scared.
Do you know other films that he makes which I love? The Conjuring.
Conjuring, oh my god.
Those films are so
I love
good.
The Conjuring. You know, you can go to the Conjuring house in real life.
We're
And you
going.
know,
It's a
you know,
real house.
Number
innit?
two,
Yeah.
number
The whole-
two is my stepdad Dave. Basically, he was it was basically the second one is about a real story in Britain,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in Enfield. And my stepdad Dave, he grew up in Enfield, and he was
Really?
telling me, he was literally telling me about this story, and he was like, no, it was everywhere. Like he literally he wasn't like there, but he was telling me how. Like his parents and stuff like that lived through that time, and it was everywhere.
That
going,
is so scary.
it was in fucking insane. And because I literally every time I talk about it, my stepdad he always goes on about how it was like a thing there.
That is
in
actually so
in
scary.
Enfield, like near London.
I've never actually seen The Conjuring,
The
but like I
first-
know I should, but
Yeah,
just
both of
haven't got
them
around to
are.
it.
I think both.
They
two
move
films,
into a new house.
Yeah, and stuff happens. But I think both films are based on a true story.
yeah, they
I'm
are.
pretty sure they are.
Uh,
It's with the Warren family.
The Conjuring is based on a true story. Like that's
Yeah.
a fact. I'm not too sure about Insidious, but it probably could be.
Oh, Insidious? No, I don't think Insidious.
I don't
is.
think Insidious is, but
But the Conjuring, the first. I know the first.
oh, sorry, are
film's
you
about-
talking about Conjuring?
Yeah,
I
just The
thought you was
Conjuring.
linking them. Sorry, no,
Oh, no, no.
yeah. No, the Conjurings are based on true story.
Yeah,
The second
it's
one,
to-
100% is.
It's to do with the Warren
And
family.
the first one, you can go to the house in America.
Yeah. Did you know?
That's why it's more scary because
actually
it's
real.
literally real life.
There is
and
real
they're
life
the
proof.
couple, they're real, aren't they?
Yeah,
the,
I think they might be still alive. I'm pretty sure.
the Warren family. Is that who you were saying?
Ed Warren, he died. They're both dead.
both
No, they
dead,
are.
yeah.
But recently,
Yeah, they both died
died.
recently.
It
But
is a true story, though. It's
like
crazy.
every single thing, like and in each film at the end, doesn't I forgot what his name is. I think it's Ed. He puts whatever, like the doll,
In
like
the
the thing
glass
into
case
the
thing.
cases.
Yeah, yeah.
and there's
And
actually
then that
a room.
links to Annabelle as well.
And Annabelle, yeah, which James Wan also.
Also directed. Have you watched the Annabelle films?
I've seen the first one. I didn't really find them.
I'm not a big
No.
fan of them.
I didn't think it was
Only
that
because
good.
I don't like horror films where it's like something to do with an object, like a doll or something
Yeah.
like that. I prefer
Robert.
I prefer or like like Chucky or like
No, I'm
stuff-
not
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never seen
I'm more
any
like
of them.
the spirits and stuff like that. Stuff that
supernatural.
supernatural sort of stuff that potentially could be true.
Did you know that
Yeah.
Annabelle
But
actually,
at the same time, if I did have an animal doll in my house, I would not. I would leave.
the Annabelle doll actually went missing?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I forgot
It
when
was
it
a
was.
real
It was a
doll,
few.
weren't it?
Yeah, a
Annabelle
few
is
years ago
based on a
it
true
went,
story
it
as
went
well.
missing. They went down to check, and the door was open. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
gone. Imagine that.
That is so
Imagine
weird.
that.
I really want to watch The Conjuring tonight.
They're really good films.
Really, really good. I watched the newest Conjuring in
Is it The Devil Made Me Do It?
the cinema.
There's a new one coming out. I
Yeah,
think.
I think that's what I was talking about when we was talking about Insidious. There's a new. I think I meant The Conjuring because there is a new.
Yeah, there's a new Conjuring
There is
coming
a
out.
new Conjuring film. I
Yeah.
think I got mixed up.
I
with
need
Insidious.
to watch that film.
Yeah, do you want to go and see
Just
it?
go.
Should we go and see it? Lottie, will you come?
No.
It's so good.
The third one. No, was it the third one? How many Conjuring films are there? So the first one's in America, the second one's in
Second one.
England.
Then the third one, The Devil Made Me Do It, I think.
That's the one I watched in the cinema. I can't even remember it, to be fair.
It was. It's also based on a true story.
Yeah, they're all based on the
'Cause,
true
yeah,
story,
they all
Kieran.
are. Yeah, because I think at the end of every movie they actually show the real pictures of the
Yes,
people.
yes, they do, yeah.
And in The
That is
Devil Made Me
so
Do It,
scary.
They do, yeah.
the Devil Made Me Do It, they actually showed the picture of the real guy.
Of the real guy, yeah, I
and
remember
how he didn't actually mean to kill any of those people.
that. Yeah.
He just got.
Oh
He
no, I
described
do
as-
remember it. I
yeah.
do remember it because they maybe
It was at like a farmhouse.
yes,
where
yes,
he got,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
But like creepy,
creepy.
But I'm here for it. I love it.
I remember the guy, killing people. I remember
Yeah.
that bit, and I think it's really, really, really fascinating that at the end they do show like the real pictures and stuff like that because that makes and the real recordings they play as well.
Yeah.
They replay the real recordings of like when they're trying to get it out of.
Yeah.
That's really.
I think James Wan
scary.
did an amazing job with those films. 'Cause
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously he took from the actual stories.
Yeah.
He decided to put maybe a little bit of his own twist to it as well.
Yeah, but he does very, very keep the true storyline
Yeah.
to it as well,
He
especially
keeps
with,
the truth to it.
especially with the second one, the one that was in Britain, because even like I don't know if you've watched it, but even the houses and stuff like that, it
Yep.
literally looks like you're just walking like you
Britain.
could go out of here right now, and it literally looks exactly how you would think. So that's why I make that one was really, really scary because I just think that was much more real life. Because
Yeah.
it, especially for us, because we're like British, do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? So it's like 10 times scarier
It just feels like it's around the corner.
because it's like probably
and like,
coming.
that's actually happening.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Like just to think that's actually
The
happened.
wardrobe, like oh my god, in the
'Cause, like,
first one,
I just don't get some people. They're like, oh, I don't believe in supernatural and ghosts. But when there's actual proof,
yeah.
how can you not
That's
believe
why
in
the Conjuring films are very, very, very popular because they are actually true.
True.
Like there's proof, there's everything. Even though some people may not believe it, there's literally recordings, photos.
There's police files
Yeah,
about
there's loads of police files. I saw this thing ages ago, and it was the real like police file of the first movie that they were making, the one from America.
it. Yeah.
And the what it was saying in the police file was so scary, like how the hell is that like real life?
Yeah.
Like imagine that happening to you.
No.
No, I could not.
No, thank you.
I also
Live
like how
that.
James Wan uses the same actor in Insidious
yes,
and
yes,
The Conjuring.
yes.
I think Patrick Wilson. I think his name
Patrick
is.
Wilson and
Yeah.
what's her name?
I don't know. I
Vera,
think
Vera. She's in. What's she in? She's in. Or her niece is in. American Horror Story.
yeah.
What's her name? Is her name Vera? I feel like it's Vera, the woman, the wife
Yeah, Vera Farmiga.
from Ego. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Was she in American Horror Story?
No, her niece
Her
is
niece
in
is.
American Horror Story.
But I feel
Um,
like James Wan really does think about the actors he uses.
Yeah,
Because I mean, Patrick Wilson, brilliant.
Well, they
actor.
play the couple, the
Oh.
real life couple,
Yeah,
don't
they
they?
do. Yeah. But the
Oh
way
yes,
he,
and they're in Insidious. Well, he's in
he's
Insidious.
in Insidious as well.
He's in Insidious.
In the Tall Grass
He's
as well.
in loads of horror films as well. Yeah, I think his main thing
Is
is
horror.
definitely horror films, but he is a very good horror actor.
He
He like hits all of the technique, like horror techniques and stuff like that, the facial expressions, and he's a very very good actor.
100%.
Very very good actor.
Anyway, I've got. So just one more thing about James Wan is that, which I think is quite really impressive, like really, really impressive. I think it's a good thing as well. But he is the first Asian director to make 2 films make $1 billion at the box office.
That's really
Well
I think
done,
that is-
James.
I also think
that
that's
is really good, and
I
it
think
kind of
that's
just
very
shows
good.
that
that
anyone's capable.
yeah,
of
anybody is
anything.
capable
Yeah,
no matter what.
Definitely.
And you think like all like maybe like little kids who are also Asian as well, they're thinking like
They have a
like,
chance.
yeah, like like that you look like me, so I can do it as well. You know what I mean? Like when people win Oscars and they're always like, especially with like black people, black women, or black men as well, but especially black women when they're always like, because we're women and we're black also. Like if you look like me, your dreams are valid and everything like that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's
It's
very,
kind of the same thing.
very very. No, of course, it's the same thing
Yeah.
with anyone. Yeah,
It's
it's like
great.
anyone, no matter who you are, wherever you're from, your dreams are valid, and if you can dream it, you can do it.
Exactly.
So
So
I
I've
think
got a little
Preach.
I've got a little thing for you guys. So you need to
Ooh.
guess the horror movie by its theme song.
oh, okay, this is fun.
Credit to me because I thought of that.
I'm excited.
I'm
Sorry.
scared.
There's some ads.
No, I'm scared.
This
Oh,
is
I'm
the first
scared.
one.
Can you turn it off?
Sorry.
Oh, that's Insidious.
Let's see, what do you think?
I don't know. The same.
That's Insidious.
Correct, it is. Well
I
done.
just knew it because I've got PTSD.
I'm gonna get like none of these.
Okay, this is the next one. Quite easy.
That's oh fuck, I can't remember what it's called. It's the one with the guy.
Yeah, just try
Friday
and
the
think.
13th.
Nope.
No, it's the other
Halloween.
one.
Halloween.
That's
Sorry,
it.
yeah, Halloween.
I couldn't think of the name. I was like, oh, it's Michael
Jason.
Myers, isn't
Is it Jason?
No,
Michael
it's
Myers.
Michael
Myers,
Myers,
but I
yeah.
couldn't think.
Jason's in Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees. I couldn't think of the name. Oh my god, it's the one I could have
Will's
actually got
Fortnite
of.
skin.
This one is quite hard. I don't know if you guys will get it, but if you do, well done.
I feel like I really recognise it.
I haven't seen this, have I?
You will know about it.
Okay.
Oh, are we just doing any horror? Is this just any horror?
Any
film?
horror films.
What's that? What?
I'll give you
Scream?
guys.
What does that mean?
I'll give you guys a hint.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, I'll give you guys a hint. Shower scene. A man appears, stabs a woman.
Oh, well, The
Psycho.
Shining.
Psycho. Well done.
Oh.
The Shining.
I don't fucking know. I haven't seen
That
any of
sounds
these.
like very like that feels like very modern for it to be Psycho though, because Psycho was years ago.
Yeah, that's the original.
Really?
Please. So bad.
This game is so fun.
The
I
next
need
one.
to phone a friend.
Can we have like phone a friend?
This is the next one.
Jaws.
Nope.
Ew, this is creepy. I don't like it.
I'll give you a hint, Lottie, saying you've got none right.
I know what
We
it is.
Last year, I think, we did a little short clip with it. Because remember, we had to do like horror films
No.
for our genres. Remember, each week we had a genre to do.
Yeah,
And
I
we were
thought we did
talking about-
Scream. Oh.
It's with 2 twin girls and a corridor.
It's my favorite horror film.
Oh, what, The Shining?
The Shining, well
Oh my god, I
done.
got that one.
The Shining is my favorite horror film ever.
Right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Ew, I hate horror films. They're making me scared. Yours are giving me nightmares.
This is scary.
The Noise.
Ew!
That's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Well done.
You can
Ria.
tell by that just that
No,
little
but
bit.
I thought I was gonna get that because it was like.
Yeah, that's the noise he makes.
Oh my god, have you played the game? Don't ever play it.
No,
Oh,
I
yes,
thought-
the what? Is it like a multiplayer game, online game?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Is
I
that
have.
so
Oh my god.
Is that the one that Daz plays? Because I've
Daz
seen
games.
Daz. I've seen Daz play it.
I love
It's
Daz
my
games.
favorite.
The next one.
Okay.
This is an ad.
I was gonna say it.
Seems a bit too happy. Jaws.
Jaws.
I mean, that's so easy.
Easy.
Jaws is not
Because I did that for
scary at all.
Steven Spielberg.
My mum told me, like, when I was younger, she was like, don't watch Jaws, it's too scary. It's not at all.
Do you know what? One of my favourite like horror film genres is sharks.
Really?
Like the shark horrors.
Do you
Have you
remember that
watched-
shark film we watched?
What is it called?
26 feet under, something like that.
Oh, 21 metres under.
21
meters
Uncaged.
down. Uncaged. The
Oh
one where
my
there's
God.
2 girls. Is it 2 girls?
There was like loads
Or
of
was the
girls.
first one?
Oh, it
So
was
there's the
horrible.
first one, which is Cage, where there's 2 girls
Yeah.
and they go inside the cage and they get pushed, like the cage breaks and they get stuck right at the bottom. And the second one's where they're uncaged. It's like 2 girls.
I've watched the first one. I haven't watched the second one.
Watch the second one.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I was
god!
screaming.
If you want a
It's
good
where they explore in the second one they explore caves, like under the sea caves.
Oh no, did they get
and then
stuck?
They get stuck
No,
and
no,
there's
no,
a
no,
shark,
no, no.
but it's
It's-
blind because it's adapted to being in darkness, so it's become blind
Oh, because it's so like deep.
because it's so deep down.
No,
it's
no,
adapted,
no.
and honestly,
That's like my worst fear.
so
was so-
many people die. You see it? You see a person?
Okay, well,
They're
thanks
dead.
for the spoiler.
No, no,
Honestly,
well-
everyone dies, and me and Abby were just screaming the whole time.
It
If
is
you want a
scary.
good shark film to watch, you should watch The Reef. And I watched it on Netflix years ago.
I
But
don't like
it's not like it's not a very popular film, but I think you would like it because it's like it's like 2 couples, and they're going out to sea. So basically, they're on this tiny little boat. They're in the middle of the sea, and obviously the boat breaks or something.
Yeah.
It sinks, and obviously they're stranded in the middle of the
What's
sea.
this called?
The Reef,
I feel like I've seen that.
and they're
Is
stuck
there more
in-
than one?
No, I
Or is
don't
it
know.
only one?
I think it's only one. Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I've only watched the first. I've watched the first one like 60 times. But like they get stuck in the middle of the ocean. There's one as well with I can't remember, Blake Lively. She's
All right.
in a shark film. But anyway, let's
Great.
carry on.
Right,
With, let's
we've
carry on
got-
with the game.
We've
Sorry.
got 3 more.
Okay,
I
this
hate
is a
this
good game.
I
I
hate
love
this
it.
game.
Is that it?
That's it.
Ew, it's like it or something. That's scary. Like a clown.
What do you think it was?
I said it.
Well done. That's it.
Oh my god, I got it right.
That's it.
Yes, thanks guys.
It's the first It movie.
Oh, the original.
Thanks guys.
Next one.
Ew. Oh,
You'll know it. 100%.
like a bomb.
I'll give you guys a hint. He's got like knives as fingertips.
Oh, what? The guy with the knives, his
Jason.
fingertips.
No.
No,
Freddy.
no.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
That's it.
Oh, I was gonna say
Oh, sorry,
Freddy
Lottie.
Well,
Krueger.
there's also Edward Scissorhands, played by
It's
Johnny
not
Depp.
freaking Edward.
Well, it's not Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I
What is it? This is the last one.
Last
That's
one.
Nightmare on Elm
this is
Street.
fun.
No, but did I get it right for Nightmare on Elm Street? That's it, isn't it?
Nightmare on Elm
Freddy
Street, yeah.
Krueger. I got that one right, technically.
Sorry, there's an ad and this won't let me skip it.
Easy to use savings marketplace.
This is a really fun game, Kieran. Well done for thinking. Or Lottie.
What? What is this?
Have you watched this film? Oh, I recognise it so much.
It's a really old film. There's loads of them. You hate it.
Do I? Have I said before that I hate these films?
You've mentioned in this podcast that you don't like films like these.
Oh, what, like Chucky or
like,
something?
is it
Child's
Chucky?
Play,
Oh,
Chucky. Well done, Lottie.
Yes!
I just don't like
Do you want
them.
one more?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. I really
yeah,
like this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yes. We've got to finish it up with a James Bond film.
Go James one.
go James 1.
But yeah, I think
That was
That's
really
it.
fun, Kieran.
I
That was such a
thoroughly
fun
enjoyed
game.
that game. even
I
though I'm
really,
probably
really
gonna
like this
get
podcast
nightmares
as well because
now.
I love talking about horror
I
films.
love horror films
So
so
And like
much.
you know when you
I'm
talk
so
about something that you love and you
knowledgeable.
just can't stop talking about
yeah,
it
for
and you get
real.
in the flow.
For real.
Yeah. He's a very, very, very good director,
think
horror
he is.
director. He hits all of the horror techniques and
His storytelling is amazing. If you haven't seen a James Bond film, go watch it.
go watch it. And if this podcast hasn't made you want to watch Conjuring or Insidious or Saw, then I don't know what will.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know
don't
why,
know, get
don't know
to
why you're
know.
here.
Which they just sponsor James Bond, sponsor us.
Please pay us.
Give us some of your money.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, and
And-
thank you, Kieran, as well.
Bye. Thank you, Kieran, for being host.
Bye bye.